Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In everyday life, we certainly do not escape from using garbage. So, we need a way to reduce the waste around us by reducing waste. Ladies and gentlemen, now I will explain why this motion is very urgent to be discussed. Because the first characteristic of Indonesian people who throw waste indiscriminately. So, criminalize individual and organization is the best way to minimize garbage. The second, recycle is the way to save environment from the global warming. Besides that, recycle is one way to save money, energy, and natural research. You can imagine that how many pile of trash if we don't recycle it. And our goal here is so clear, that is to give a deterrent effect to individual or organization who don't recycle. Because if the law is not enforced, I'm sure that the awareness of a clean environment just only a dream, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our motion today is this house would criminalize individual and organization who don't recycle. And we can underline there are two main keywords in our motion today. The first is criminalize individual and organization, and the second one is recycle. So, criminalize individual and organization is an action to punish or teach a lesson for punishment to a person or organization who has violated a law. While recycle is a process of collection and processing materials that should be posed as waste and turning them into a new material. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, recycle itself is include one of the steps of how to cultivate garbage. There are reduce, reuse, and recycle. And I think the product which recycle is very useful for us and can give us some money like a bag from plastic, some craft, and so on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I totally agree and support this motion because by recycle, the first, it saves resources. By renewing used gold that are converted into new material so that later it will be able to reduce the need for consumption of natural research. If in that this used material cannot be recycled, then a new product will be made by extracting fresh new material from the earth. This is like true meaning and forestry. Recycle is an effort to help preserve important raw material to protect natural habitats for the earth. The second, by recycle, it can save energy. Using recycled materials in the process of making an item will be much more efficient than producing new products from new materials. Therefore, many recycling efforts are currently being carried out because they are considered to save more energy than producing new materials. And the last is, by recycle, it reduces garbage. Then doing recycling will be able to directly reduce the pile of waste because there are many materials that are recycled and reduce the waste that is sent to the landfill. This will directly reduce waste that has the potential to damage the environment. Okay, if we usually using the product which made by recycle, indirectly we reduce garbage, but unfortunately the characteristic of Indonesian people don't care about clean and usually throw garbage in any place. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, only there are many garbage that we can recycle, like a plastic, paper, and then some kind of plastic that using by society, and most of them can be recycled and give us more money. Ladies and gentlemen, criminalize individual and organization is the best way to best solution to minimize the waste. And it has said in government resolution number 27 2020 about the waste management, and Law number 18 2008 in verse 31 huruf A remarked that everyone who wastes garbage in any trash will be punished more than 3 months or fine is million rupiah. And I think it's not make the individual and organization get deterrent effect. So several punishment may be good for them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all that I can deliver about my argument. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.